Good morning. Good morning. Happy, what is this, Thursday? It's been crazy. Crazy. Yesterday was a crazy day. Crazy day. That's all I'm going to say. Crazy. So can't talk about anything else. We're going to art. Except that I've already lost my journal. Where did I put it? Oh my goodness. Where's my journal? Huh. Might have to put you on hold, please. Where the heck is it? Aha. I found it. That happens here a lot. I lose things all the time. Okay. I don't remember if I told you about my field notes. I think I told you about it, but I didn't show you it. So I've updated it a little bit. This was all about volume 1, which I need to put that someplace. Okay, hold on a sec. Hold on. Pencils. Here they are. Not pencils, but writing tools. All right, this is volume 1. Number 1. This is volume 1, number 2, which is Triassic. But, okay, hold on a second. Quit putting the cart before the horse, Beth. All right, so this is going to have to be, it had glue on it, but it doesn't anymore. Okay, this is just my bullet points. It's a fish lizard, Triassic period, which was 250 million years ago, or MYA. I now know what that means. The length, it's a reptile, not a fish. Remains have been found in Germany, England, China, Nevada. Berlin Ichthyosaurus State Park is in Austin, Nevada, established in 1957. Here's their little sign. Here is one. Here is a cement replica of one. And then, are they showing up? I think so, yeah. Then today we are doing, and I probably should do this someplace. Okay, hold on a sec. How should I do this? Just a marker, I think. I don't want the same colors yesterday. That might be the same color. Okay, let's do... Way too much time thinking about this. It's supposed to be spontaneous. This is Triassic. And I'm thinking I am going in some kind of chronological order. But don't hold me to it. And if you weren't here yesterday, I am doing a journal called Sea Pieces throughout the year of 2025. Not continuously, just in some spots. And volume 1, these are stories told from the sea, told in a journal. And this was my cover page of this entire journal, which is, of course, covered with a sea creature. And it could be anything. I already have next times figured out. I don't know when it's going to be, but I have next times figured out. And so I've made myself a little list about sea dragons, which is volume 1, which is about a dinosaur named Ichthyosaurus. New word for the day, Ichthyosaurus. And its remains have been found in Nevada. Several different remains have been found in Nevada. Nevada is a desert, especially where this area is. It's a high desert. They are found on the side of a mountain 6,000 feet up. And, but at that point, during the Triassic period, which is our word for today, all the continents were kind of, according to the experts, I'm not repeating anything the experts haven't said. According to the experts, they were all kind of mushed together. So I started looking up yesterday Triassic stuff, and it felt like Charlie Brown's parents were talking to me. Blah, 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 blah. It's like, oh my God, dates and years and periods and sub-periods of time. And I'm like, whoa, stop, way above my pay grade. And I don't want to be that. I don't want to be a geologist when I'm done. I just want to know a little bit about Triassic. So you know how when you Google something, it has questions underneath? I just printed the questions because this was as far as I wanted to get. Is Triassic older than Jurassic? No. Triassic is the period ranging preceding the Jurassic period. Approximately 252 to 201 million years ago. What did the Earth look like during the Triassic period? Just about kind of what it does today. Large swaths of forest, dry deserts, open prairies, except that they were squished together. There were no humans during the Jurassic period. What was the Jurassic period known for? The age of reptiles. And then Triassic period, and this is from the National Park Service, period of time. MYA, million years ago. Learned that. So, this is a art installation out in front of the Nevada Museum of Art. I think this is from the Nevada Museum of Art too. This is from the Crystal Palace Park, which is in London, Southeast London, if I'm not correct, if I am correct. And they have found them in England. They have found them in China. They have found them in Germany and Nevada. And I think other places, maybe. Don't quote me on that. But, and don't quote me on anything of this. I am not a geologist and I am not an expert. I'm just putting down some bullet points that are interesting to me. And then in my field notes section, which is at the back. And then yesterday I did sea dragons. Admittedly, I redid the title because the A was all messed up underneath. And now this is officially mixed media because I have paper glued on here. I have acrylics. I have... I'm not sure what this is. Maybe acrylic, watered down acrylic. I have Stabilo Woodies. Blah, 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 blah. So today, Triassic. The only thing I can think about Triassic without getting my head setting off fireworks is 3. Triassic is 3. There's 3 sections to the Triassic, or Triassic is one of 3 sections. Don't ask me. Don't know. Don't want to know any farther than what I already know. I've got some stuff here that's getting mixed up with other stuff that goes on my Hobonichi. My Hobonichi is almost done. I have some blank spots where I need to put some art, and I'm just about there. Okay, so hold on a second. Sorry, I'm ADD, adult ADD. Stuff's in my way, and it's messing with my brain. Didn't know that that was a problem, but as I get older and older, I'm beginning to think, yes, it is a problem. Okay, so now I have 3 pieces of paper that are sitting here on my desk. This is what's happening right now. These aren't planned. I don't plan. I work intuitively. The paper talks to me, sort of. And I pulled out a page out of one of my journals that I've been painting in lately that I like. And yesterday I had to clean off a paintbrush, so this might have happened. With a jelly plate. Which one? The round one? Did I use a jelly plate yesterday? I don't think I did. In an effort to try to clean out my paintbrush, I pulled out a jelly plate, and it's a round moon one, and a little bit of this has happened. But I love this. 3. Try. 3. I like that. So I might use these. And this is a Hobonichi, just a journal book. Ugh, don't like that. So I'm thinking I'm going to pull out both of these. So now I have 3 pages to work from. Not planned. This is what happens. What's happening. And they're all kind of in the same color family. These 2 I did yesterday. These I have no idea when I did it. And I have 3 pieces of paper that happen to be in the same color family, pretty much. So that's as far as I know where I'm going. And I'm going to somehow put a title on here. Most likely will include the word Triassic, and that will be it. But I don't know. I mean, obviously, I would tear circles. I used some of my stamp that I made. I love this thing. I love this thing. It's getting well loved. Okay, hold on. I think I want to put the shape of Nevada in here too. Maybe. No, because I actually think I have Nevada as one of the words that I think I'm going to use. Yep, I do. Okay, save that thought process for another day. All right. So, and these colors are all in my traveling case of paint, which is just empty, semi-empty acrylic bottles and color sections dumped in tubs with lids. And then I put a lid on this and it goes anywhere I go pretty much, and it stays moist because it's covered up. There's a lid off the green paint because I've been using it. So I don't know what I want to do, but I know I want to take this out and I know I want to rip it. So let's see what happens. We'll try not to make this one 43 minutes long. But maybe we all needed 43 minutes of distraction yesterday, especially those in the United States. Since some football has been cut short. I'm not sure what they're going to do about the football. I feel sorry for the poor, well, I feel sorry for everybody, but I mean, the poor band students and the football players that have been psyching up for this. Then kaboom, literally. Okay, so now I know I want this. Oh, I mean, see how that kind of shines now much more as it's by itself. The fact that this is white and this is a cream white don't bother me. Doesn't bother me. Now I could make a cluster here of these three. Maybe. Okay, hold on. Maybe we'll just stack stuff. I love stacking stuff. But then this becomes problematic over the center. And I don't care about a lumpy left, what I call a lumpy left, when you get so much stuff across the center that by the time you get back here, it's, you know, pretty lumpy on this side. That doesn't bother me. I think it adds character. But I might put more on this side, which means I need to do something else here. Don't need to, just feel like it. And I imagine these were the colors of the Triassic. Blue for ocean, green for prairies and deserts, because there is green, and the yellow could be blossoms on cactus, and the black is foretelling of things to come. Oh gosh, look at that right there. That looks like a waterfall. All right, I know I don't want to do that. I don't know. Okay, I'm not opposed to this. Maybe trim it down a little bit more and use the trim. It's 30 degrees here this morning. I think it's cold everywhere in the United States right now. So I like that. And then have a stack of stuff over here. I'm I might write Triassic across here underneath in black. But I need a really thick black. Besides a Stabilo. Although, when it's not wet, it has different, oh no, hold on. It has different, okay, hold on. We'll use the black, maybe not black, maybe Prussian blue. Okay. And I kind of want to fill up this whole page, whole spread. I think I'm spelling it right. My table's shaking somewhere. I can hear it. What if you get that a little wet? Oh yeah, because I love that color. And that color might be in this paper too. And I left my heat gun at the beach. Ooh, yo, yo. Which means I might have to let this dry a little bit. It is legible at this point, but maybe once I get some stuff down, it won't be. I don't necessarily want it legible. I just want it in the background. Ignore the dog. Our neighbor's going out of his driveway. That requires barking, apparently. Okay. So then I can do this. Something with this. Oh, maybe have these attached to each other. Oh, I like that idea. Kind of like something like that. Ah. I'm going to take out that white. No, because that has brown. Kind of like that. I like that idea. That can go like right there. This could go here. Now, maybe. Okay. This is how my brain goes. This is the state of California stamp that I made from those cutouts that I had at the beach over Christmas. But Nevada's right here. Kind of like right here, I think. Or is it? I don't think it's even with the top of California. I can't remember. This is Lake Tahoe. So theoretically right in here. And if you go down and over, right in here, apparently somewhere close to where they've been finding them. But what if I make like that part of the stamp, which is what borders Nevada? Because down Arizona's down here. I think that would be fun. And I happen to have this green paint standing open here. So let's just see what happens. I don't want it to be perfect. I don't want it to be obvious that it's like the part of California that borders with Nevada. Just that. And because this paintbrush has a lot of water on it, it's kind of separating like that. You know what? In the separations, I'm going to put this. Because that adds an interesting effect. Now, I know we got a lot of empty space somewhere in here. Yep. Like that. Kind of looks like, who's that Oogie Boogie monster on Nightmare Before Christmas? Kind of looks like his smile, exaggerated. Okay, the Oogie Boogie. Does anybody believe that all of this stuff was put here by Martians? I don't think I do, but interesting. Oh, I love that. Okay, let's get a little bit more water here. And because it's picking up some of the blue and some of the blue from before that was on here, it's turning into kind of like a, I don't want them to blend because I want these spots of other color. Ooh. By adding the water, it really makes things separate and create little cells. Like art pouring. But when you start adding color in the blank spots, you get all kinds of fun stuff. Yeah. I don't talk about this very often because I'm not an expert and who am I to judge anybody? But I get a little frustrated when people say they're not, and they don't have it. Where do you get your inspiration from? It's everywhere. Hello, it's everywhere. You just have to be able to recognize it as inspiration. And I don't think that's a talent or a learned, this is just me, a learned thing. I don't think you can go to San Francisco Art Institute and say, teach me how to be inspired. It just is letting yourself go. My thoughts, letting yourself go and letting everything around you talk to you. Does that describe an artist? I use that term loosely. Or does that describe a crazy person? I don't know. Are they close? I don't know. Not an expert on any of that. Okay, so now let's see. I don't think I want to take, I don't know if I want the straight edges here. So I might rip this just a little. Now the fact that the blue part is on a straight edge, that kind of gets lost in my head. We've already just talked about my head. Maybe I will just a little. Ooh, that could be used someplace too. Kind of like that. Then I think I'm going to have to take the straight edge off this. But this is interesting because this is part of the envelope that you lick. This is the inside of an envelope. So it's got a glossy, like, glue section. But will that make the planets last longer because they're glued together? I don't know. Okay, this has got lots of straight edges, but it's all jagged, and I'm okay with that, I think. And then put this back up here. Maybe this over it. It needs black. It is all too blendy. So do we go to the go-to black or do we go to another color? I'm voting for another color. Maybe we should glue this stuff down first, or at least tack it down. It's dry enough. Just want to tack this down so that it doesn't move around while I'm semi-thinking. Oops, that's too much. Just tack. Kind of think I want these all on the same side. Yes, I do. Okay. Now, what if can we go a little wild? Can we do that? Can we add some amoebas in here? Surely there were some amoebas during the Jurassic period. Triassic, Beth. Didn't we do this the other day? Oh, yeah. Tempera paint sticks for the win again. Cheap school grade art supply. But the power of the impact. Woo! Now, let's see. Kind of want to blend these layers together, so if you put stuff on top of them, it kind of joins them. I learned that at an art retreat. Okay, I don't want a lot, so I'm going to stop. Now, should I go? No, but I have pink in here, so maybe we can add a little pink border around the pole. Pink already? Don't know if this was the right move, but it's done. I kind of just want a little bit of pink some other places. All right, I'm going to leave that like that. Let some of this stuff dry and make a title, because I'm good with that. Can we make a title out of this? Sure. Okay, this Sharpie's screaming at me. Plus, I think if I get it wet, it's permanent. Now, whew, that's a strong smell. All right, now I think I'm going to go in with, okay, we're not going to think about this. We're not in charge. I'm going to put some on here and let it rip. Now I lost my letters. Oh. Ooh. What are these chalk markers? And they're losing their oomph, but might have enough. That might not be the best thing for it. I think I'm going to have to wait on the S's, but you get the point, right? So now, that was easy. And I'm going to go around this with pink. I think I'm going to let this dry and come back. Let's get some of the heavy spots of water off. Well, here's another spot. It's dry enough, I think. It's just fun when you release and just let go. Just let go. It's just paper. We can come back tomorrow and do something else if we want to. We can cover the whole thing up in white and start all over. I don't like doing that, mainly because I think you learn even from the stuff you don't like. I do. Now, this looks funny because it's not the organic shape everything else is. Okay. But I think what I'm going to do, somebody said once, if you got lots going on, put a border around it because it kind of fences it in. So I think I'm just going to take this very lightly and not wet it. My Stabilo Woody. Which is obviously well loved. Because these things last a long time. I've had these things for years. Some places were wetter than others, but that's okay. It adds texture. Okay. Now, when this is dry, I'm going to come back in and do the S's. So I'll leave that right there to remind myself. And this can go back in my paper stack. This can too. And leave it for another day. This is wild. That was dark. This is wild. Now, let's try to keep track of what we've done. Because these aren't necessarily in the right order. We did that. And we did Triassic, which is this. Those can't be in the right order, obviously. So now, maybe oceans. because this area was covered up over by ocean. So that's kind of like another beginning thought process of the era, of the geography, of the animal, the reptile. So we're going to do oceans tomorrow. That screams blue, but not necessarily. Who knows? Who knows? Don't judge a book by its cover. All right. I think that's going to do it for today. Once this dries good. I've been painting. I've been painting a lot. I'll show you. How long have I been babbling? Oh gosh, 30 minutes. Okay, I'll go quick. I've been painting because I had so much leftover paint yesterday. I got out more jelly plate stuff here. That one. I think I painted in this one too. Yep. I was really into muddy green by this point. But I like that color. That's my stamp and that's the jelly plate. Fun. I think I did something in Harrods. Oh, yes I did. This is the initial page where I started cleaning off my brush. And this tan was already here from another cleanup session. And then obviously these are my stamps with various shades of the green paint that was left. Then it started getting muddy. Then I added black Stabilo to it and it kind of faded. That was like the ghost print right there. Love that. But doesn't it look like ringlets of calamari? Where does calamari live? In the sea. That was not intentional, but that's what's happening. Where else? I think I did a couple others. Oh, I did work in this one, which I love. And on this one, I kind of just, in fact, I did that one this morning. It's still wet. But I'm leaving, oh gosh, more calamari happening. I love this. I started with the black, which is the Stabilo. And then I started going in. This is when my paint wasn't quite so muddy. And just making Squid Game. I've never watched it, but I see it everywhere. Squid Game, they have a new season. I saw that. But anyhow, this is me leaving work for me in the future. Not filling it all in. I think that's all I've done. Oh, there's another one on the floor. This is more of the jelly plate. I'm leaving, I still love this page. I have not touched it. But I'm leaving places where I can pull out the sheet and not have anything on the back get lost. These are not carrots, people. For those of you who know, I don't like carrots at all. No orange vegetables. Painted some Amazon paper. That has room for stuff to go. I think that's it. Where's my little 4-incher? I did something with it. I have lost it. And this mess that I call my room. Where's my 4-incher? Huh. Aha, right behind me. Oh, I had some of the same color, so I put stuff on here in different variations. But this was yesterday. Same jelly plate, same paint. Same. Just added a little bit. So, it all gets used and reused and eventually goes in a C Pieces journal or Halloween or December Daily or whatever. I did clean off a little bit more onto this thing too. All right. I got to put my lid on this green paint. I just wanted to mash up, a change up of colors that I was from what I was using yesterday. Then put the box lid on and everything stays nice and moist. And what's going to happen in the ocean tomorrow? Don't know. Don't know, but it's going to be fun. And I cannot find those page extenders from Ali Edwards. So I don't know what I did with them. I know I ordered them. Here's some little ones. Did I not order any big ones? Because I ordered them at Halloween. Maybe I just got those. Okay, at least I know I'm not going crazy. I did order them. I just found some stuff I might put in my Hobonichi. Oh, I like this. This is what it's going to take to survive 2025. 6, 7, and 8. Grit, grit, and more grit. Kind of like that one too. Okay. All right. Be quiet, Beth. Oh, I am close to getting my Hobonichi done. Thanks for watching. See you all tomorrow. Put me on fast forward yet again.